Peace be with you. Welcome back to my channel, Healing Life with Positivity 24/7, 365. If this is your first time coming across my channel, I am very, very happy to have you. This channel platform is dedicated to celebrating the inner child by way of triumphs from trauma, breaking generational curses as you cater to your elder, current, and or future self. So we're just going to dig into some energy right now and just see what it is that the universe is saying that we need to be mindful of as we embark on this healing journey together. If you're returning back to the channel, then baby, you know I love you so very much. Thank you for your love, your beautiful love donations, the beautiful energy that you contribute to by way of commenting down below. Each one teach one. Sharing is caring. And I honestly believe that that is how we heal, right? So we're going to write a letter to our elder self, right? Your future self. Just pick an age, okay? I myself, I'm going to live well into the hundreds. I already know it. That's just the way that it is. My spirit and I have already come to some type of an agreement, and I'm supporting myself in that energy. But to your future self, what would your future self tell you, okay, for the current self to give you some form of encouragement and or correction and really embody what that feels like to sit with an older version of yourself to get good advice, basically, is what it is. So let's just see. Holy Spirit, my beautiful angels. Okay, chemistry. Ooh, passion. All right, so your older self is saying to fall in love. Something about sexual healing, chemistry, passion. Okay, well that is straight to the point. Because you are healed, I just heard you deserve love, passion, chemistry. So I know for a lot of us, we went into these agreements with ourselves, right? After clearing out a lot of karmic energy and or breaking those unnecessary soul ties. Some of us went into agreements by way of celibacy, okay, or just abstaining from sexual intercourse for whatever our personal reasons, be that physical and or spiritual. Okay, so this is coming out. Ooh, this is real interesting. So listen, love is in the air. Yeah, you're very guarded. You could be feeling very vulnerable when it comes to this overwhelming passion by way of chemistry. Okay, so Spirit is saying that this union absolutely is in divine timing. So trust that this is your person. This is what I'm getting. Okay. Yeah, something about creating a solid foundation, taking your time. Third eye, truth and clarity. Okay, so there's something here that you know that you know. And you could be making a list and checking it twice. So your elder self is telling you to take the leap, okay, into trying new love, chemistry, passion, trusting in divine timing. No rush in that. It's coming. Either you've already encountered somebody that you have this passion and chemistry with, or you're manifesting this because this is what your higher self is saying that you need at this time. And let's just be clear, you know, when we talk about divine relationships, as it relates to soulmate contract, these are divinely orchestrated by the creator of all things. That means that two people are coming together because there is something that they are supposed to do spiritually by way of a spiritual contract that they have in this particular life. Now, this could be a contract that's spilled over from maybe other lifetimes, or, you know, maybe you're meeting somebody and they just seem very familiar to you. Maybe you're just like, wow, I feel like we've shared a lot of lifetimes together. So to this particular point, just remember, you've done the healing. You're catering to your inner child. You're celebrating your inner self. You're celebrating your current self. And now you're getting good advice from your future self, who's wise and all-knowing, who has gone through everything that you need to make it to age 100, right? So just imagining that and channeling that energy. Stability, okay? So something about stability and harmony and flow. This reminds me of Libran energy. I just think of balance. I think of physical and or spiritual. So now that you've done all the work, you are absolutely manifesting somebody who is a reflection of who you are right now. So Spirit is saying, yes, there's chemistry. Yes, there's passion. So are you trusting the person that you are to this point? This has nothing to do with the other person. They're just drawn to you because they see the familiarity. Okay, not to mention divine timing is saying that this is a spiritual contract that needs to be fulfilled. You could be, having a couple of bouts of illusions and confusion. Maybe you're slipping into one of the dark nights of the soul by way of fear and intimacy, and you've been by yourself so long, you finally made it to this point of loving on self that you're very, very mindful and wise. So Spirit is saying to be mindful of what wisdom and or overthinking feels like, right? At least we create these illusions and talk ourselves out of something that could be a beautiful union by way of good chemistry, divine timing, third eye, something about sitting with your third eye wide open, okay? When I think about confusion and illusions, Neptune energy, okay, is what I'm getting by way of this. Neptune, it says Neptune. This is giving me Piscean energy. So this is letting me know that you could be imagining things that aren't real out of fear of intimacy, okay? So Spirit is saying do not blind your third eye. Always pray for truth and clarity and stability. Show us this union. What is it that our elder self is telling us here today? Take what resonates and leave the rest, but write this letter to your elder self and have a real conversation. However you want to have that conversation, dear older self or dear elder self, dear 99-year-old self, or however you decide to start that out. You really need to have that conversation and get that divine intervention. I feel I'm laughing, y'all. I don't know. It's just like, it's so funny because I'm comfortable talking about a lot of things, but for me, maybe I should be taking note, and I will. But this absolutely does resonate with my life, and I'm sure a lot of us at this point. But Pluto, scorpionic energy, this is about a transformation, death, transformation, and a rebirth. So accepting who you are, okay, accepting the fact that this love relationship, this chemistry, this connection is in divine timing, okay? So let there be no confusion. Show me what I need to see, please, and thank you. Beautiful elder selves for the divine collective. It says growth. Something's real significant about the summertime. So something's going to take off, okay, by way of passion, chemistry, stability, harmony, balance, and flow. When I think of stability, I think of earth sign energy. I think of new place, new house, new foundation, coming together with somebody, okay? Yeah, here we go. Intimacy, Venus, intimacy. Oh, yeah. There's an offer coming in, okay? The rose is self-explanatory. Somebody is out here blooming in love. This is beautiful. Venus energy offer. Spirit says accept the offer, okay? You can have a lot of offers with this confusion and illusions. Maybe you have other offers or other people that are trying to connect with you, but there's a lot of divine feminine energy here, okay? So I really feel like this is us, divine feminines, not to negate all the divine masculines that are here in attendance. You absolutely can take from this reading, okay? But I feel like this is divine feminine energy, yeah. Something about planting seeds. So maybe this is like courtship time. To plant a seed and watch it grow. Is it a coincidence that you have to plant a seed in order to have a flower grow, right? So something about planting seeds. This is like decent courtship, springtime. Getting to know somebody from a non-sexual standpoint. Getting to know what they like, a friendship, building conversation. This is how you cater to your inner child. Why? Because you got to remember the inner child had examples of what they thought the relationships would be and or look like by example. Even if the people around you when you were a child didn't realize that they were telling you how relationships should be, you absolutely took note. So going back into the inner child, right? Correcting and or unlearning those things. Because remember, we've already trauma bonded. We learned not to do that. Okay, we've already been through the codependency energies and or connected with people we just can't be without. That's not healthy. That's just not healthy on no level. Be that with a friend, a mama, a daddy, a family member. Listen, you have to want yourself more than you want anybody else, because that's your number one lady. That's your number one guy. So this is two people that are whole coming together to be a force to be reckoned with in a good way, right? So masculine, oh Lord, whew, goodness gracious, this came out real clear. Somebody's got a message that they want to get to the divine feminine. So divine feminine, I'm getting catering to the younger version of yourself. With this Venus energy is giving me virginity. Okay, a lot of people think that that means you have not had sex. No, this means that you've purified your body and you're preparing it for not only a partnership with self, but to offer yourself to somebody else as if you have never been hurt, never been touched. This is somebody that's mastered womb energy, calling back all of your power, okay, breaking those soul ties from all of those sexual contracts, known and unknown, and offering yourself to somebody that is deserving because you've done the work. Some of us, listen, the celibacy ain't no joke. We've been celibate for a long time, but we'll go more into that divine feminine on a more personal level. But the masculines, okay, somebody is really attractive. Whoever these people are coming in, this person loves on themselves. They like you because you're loving on yourself. And this is two attractive people naturally with this, I just heard unspoken body language. Okay, y'all, I didn't see this coming. And it's all up in here too. Yeah, this person's a reflection of you. Okay, heavy on the air sign energy. Could be an air sign. Nevertheless, Spirit is saying to make sure that you do a spiritual check. Do a self check, right? Removing all those fragmented pieces of yourself. Yeah, you're being triggered. Thank you. Disharmony and triggers and conflict with confusion is like realizing that maybe there's something still deeply rooted in you that needs to be uprooted before you decide to share your physical body with somebody, because we know what those traumas are like, and it's not easy to clear that energy out, right? It took a lot of work. It took a lot of honesty. It took a lot of, self-reflection, accountability, removing of guilt at times that maybe you were just being subjected to somebody that was taking advantage of you mentally, physically, spiritually. People think that abuse is, has to always be sexual. No, it could be psychological abuse. So this is what we're getting. So you could be faced with somebody that's just coming in to love on you, right? Because you've decided to be this great person. And now that you're this new person, it takes some getting used to when it comes to this person. This person's very attractive, but so are you. Show me what I need to see. Okay. The energy is attractive. And so therefore the chemistry is off the chain. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah. Listen, yin and yang. Yeah. You're closed off. You're guarded. All right. So Spirit is saying, open your heart for love. It goes a little something like this. I'm open to loving. I love myself. I respect myself, and I'm open to somebody loving me and coming in who loves me the way that I deserve to be loved, because you're already loving on yourself. So you got that part down. You mastered that. So now somebody is coming in to add to your love, to share in your love, and vice versa. Yeah, you got to get rid of whatever that extra soul tie is that's still hanging around, toxicity. This could be somebody that's still alive, or maybe they're not, or dead by way of dead weight and dead energy that you just had to get rid of. Spirit is saying, be mindful, break up with those toxic energies that want to keep you bound, confused, pain, hurt. Ooh, y'all got me scratching my head. I got to really go deep in this. So something about a pattern, So maybe you're thinking about, well, I thought this person was my person and they ended up not to be my person. Listen, Spirit is saying you were the person that you needed to be at the time that you were. And the person that you chose is the person that, needed to be the person at the time based on the lesson that you needed to learn. Something about soul ties. So listen, breaking those old soul ties. When I see this with Venus, I think of purification. I think of virginity. I think of purifying your energy. Yoni steams. Okay, ladies, for those of you that understand what that is, breaking that psychological tie to mental, getting that off of the mental with the confusion, toxicity, and patterns and closed off. You don't want to regret missing out on a really good, decent union, because there's a lot of chemistry here with divine masculine coming up. Yeah, listen, South Node energy, something about codependency, clingy. So be mindful. Look for those red flags. It doesn't mean that everybody coming into your life is that one, but if you are really doing the work, then you will pass up, those offers that don't represent who you are. Okay, this is what Spirit is saying. I cannot make it up. Divine feminine energy, calling back that femininity and not feeling guilty for feeling attractive and or in a position where somebody wants to approach you. But with the masculine and the feminine, baby, listen, I'm trying to get you to understand this. This is beautiful. Masculine and feminine energy that needs to come together, because that's just the way that it is. It's almost like two magnets is what I'm getting. I'm getting like a pull, y'all. Okay. It's like two people that are just like, the chemistry is like, maybe you didn't think that you could have chemistry like this, because I honestly feel the reason why this is not the same as any other relationship you've ever encountered. You've never been this person before, divine feminine, that you've been before. You've never done the work to this level. This is what Spirit is saying. So you are absolutely a brand new person. So whoever gets to love on you at this point is really finding you at a time in your life that you actually like yourself so much so that you've decided to wait until you get something and or somebody that's an offer worth taking, right? Because Venus is an offer. Somebody's going to come in and make an offer. And the same for the masculine. Oh, wait. Anything else? Dear elder self. What is the elder self saying? The elder self said, listen, don't you mess this up. Okay, this is what the elder self is saying. The elder self is saying, listen, don't pass this up. You'll have regret that you passed up on somebody based out of fear. Don't let your fears hold you back. Repression leads to depression. You've already mastered that. We've had several conversations with anxiety and or depression, and you broke up with them nice and clean. So you are not required to have a relationship with this energy anymore at this point in your life. Renewal, okay? Open to this spark. Whoo, it's getting a little hot in here, honey. Taking action, new beginnings. I can't make it up. And it says twin flames, celebration and abundance, higher self, y'all. Okay. Whew. It's here, y'all. This is it. This is it. So whatever you thought, whatever you were thinking, yes, this is the one. I just split the deck. The star and or the emperor is here. Let's just see what our elder self is saying about this union, because somebody's got questions. And if this person's not in your life right now, this person's coming. So maybe this is just kind of like a heads up, because this type of chemistry might trigger you. It might be like, ooh, is this too good to be true? So you need to call out that energy that is within you. Release it however you need to. Cry it out, yawn it out, cough it out. Just pass it, okay? Let it pass on by and get it out of your way as you need to, so that you can see clearly what it is that you need to see about this union, okay? So this is a heads up to prepare yourself. With the Virgo at the bottom of the deck, the Hermit, yeah, that's telling you to go within about a lover. The Emperor, this is your person. Lord have mercy. Well, this is what you wanted, right? This is what you wanted. Anything, elder self? Just give me 2 cards, please and thank you. So something is about moving forward, relocating. I just heard 9 of Pentacles, slow and steady. Spirit says this gives you time to kind of prepare yourself to get into the mindset of embarking on this new journey in this new union. But it looks like the universe is absolutely supporting this, and so is your elder self. 2 of Wands, somebody's at a distance, something about traveling. Ooh, this is interesting. Anything else we need to see? Forget the past, I just heard. Yep. 5 of Wands, you got people that are fighting for your attention. So you have a lot of options, divine feminine, divine masculine. But I feel like there's only one right choice. So with that confusion, Neptune energy, Piscean energy, yeah. It's like people coming in. I keep splitting it on the lovers. People coming in to offer you these offers. And Spirit is saying you will intuitively know your person, because the chemistry is something that you absolutely cannot miss. It's like the, I don't know. I'm just getting a lot of like, whoop, like somebody's just drawn to you. You know that's your person. Wow. 5 of Wands, forget the past. It's over. Moving forward. Energy in love. Queen of Swords energy. Aquarius, Libra, and or Gemini energy. Something about transparency, honesty, you know, going within, clearing your mind so that you can communicate what it is that you want and what's best for everyone involved, right? Yeah, listen, you got a lot of people watching you shine and grow. A lot of admirers, I just heard. Anything else, elder self? Yeah, the past could be triggering, okay? Just letting you know that you've gone through a major transformation. I cannot make it up. Listen, you had to cut some people off because this is what you were supposed to do. Divine feminine, divine masculine, betrayal. So this could come up. This love might be so good. It could trigger like childhood trauma and just some things that could have been lying dormant. So continue to write those letters to your younger self, your adolescent self, and or your older self. Okay, but you've gone through a major transformation. You've done a lot of work. So you absolutely do deserve this. You could be taking your time with the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, Seven of Swords, you got some opposing forces. Somebody does not want this to happen. So you need to be, grounded enough that you can see what it is that you need to see, because this is a really good opportunity. Your older self is saying regret and repression. Like, look, you're going to be mad if you don't express yourself in this relationship. Later, looking back, the older self is like, take it, jump, go, do it. Like we turn out fine. This is what your older self is saying, at least my older self anyway. But listen, inner standing, outer standing, standing in your power and your strength. Okay, this is what it's about. You've been strong up until this point. So something about you kind of letting down your guard and just trusting and allowing that healing to take place. I see dates and, conversations and proper courtship and friendship. So this is beautiful. Something about having courage and inner strength, compassion and patience. Yeah, listen, everything that you want is coming into fruition. Oops, this turned upside down. Sorry. Ooh. So the moon in the reverse is you understanding your intuition. You are deciphering what is an illusion, what is a trigger, what is a pain, okay, unnecessarily, that you just need to let go. Yeah, you're under judgment. The higher ups are absolutely sending in this high vibrational relationship. It's beautiful. So the moon in the reverse is like, you can't negate the fact that this is your person. You can see clearly. This is letting me know that by the time Piscean season comes, what is that, in a couple of days? Or by the time this video comes out, we will be in Piscean season. Neptune is going to remove all of the confusion, okay? With the moon in the reverse, yeah. You are going to be consciously making decisions. Very calm. There's some calm coming with this next first moon in Pisces, okay? What was hidden is now becoming more visible by way of truth and clarity. Yeah, listen, you got a decision to make with that Two of Wands, okay? So elder self, this is what the elder self is saying. So as you write this letter, some of you are journaling, which is good. Keeping those letters to your inner child are always going to be vital, okay? Do with them what you feel you need to. You might want to write that down. You might want to burn it. You might want to put it under a candle. You might want to create it and turn it into a book to leave it, for your grandchildren. Whatever it is, those letters are vital, and it's a big part of your healing. It's a way to purge that energy and get it out in a way that creatively you're putting the words somewhere. So it's kind of like, if I'm writing myself this letter, I now make room in my physical body, my mental body, for all good things to come in, because I've been holding this in as a child. So my inner child finally gets a chance to speak and or say what it is that they want to say. That's the purpose for those letters, right? And you get to coach your inner child and let them know, hey, listen, by the time we get to this age, I know we made some really good mistakes, but we turn out okay. I'm okay with you. You're okay with me. And I forgive you. You are forgiven. You're doing a good job. Yeah, absolutely. So now you got the elder self that's really laughing, because the elder self has survived everything that you thought you never could. King of Pentacles is giving me marriage, y'all. So somebody could be proposing to you, Divine Feminine. The Chariot, moving forward, willpower, okay? So this is the message. This turned out a little different from what it was that I thought I was going to get into. I'm sure y'all felt a little pushback, because it caught me off guard. I was like, I have not been romantic in a long time, so some of that was hitting me to my core. I'm like, okay, what? Like, what do I do? Like, okay, I don't know what I would do if somebody if somebody wanted to kiss me or hug me. I'm like, oh, even in that, I started choking. Look, it was difficult for me to speak my truth, and the Ace of Swords was at the bottom of the deck. I just covered it up. Speaking your truth, yeah, saying what it is that you want, not only to others, but to yourself. So my throat chakra just told on me. But yeah, there's some good love coming in here. So just be patient with yourself. Breathe. It doesn't mean that all offers are good offers, but there is one that is coming in that is really, really good. And, you get a chance to break those generational curses and now go into a relationship, having unlearned what you needed to unlearn. And now you're getting the best version of yourself in this situation, and you're giving that as well. and somebody's willing to give you just the same. And that's beautiful, equal give and take. I'm here for it. I support it. I'm excited for us, excited for you. I love y'all. Listen, if this resonated with you, come on back, join us again. We are going to continue to heal life 24/7, 365, where we obsessively, compulsively, and or deliberately just focus on all things positive. I mean, really, it's a thing. And it's going to become contagious. It will become a part of your life, my life. And then eventually, you know, you'll be able to laugh at things that you used to take seriously. That is the goal. We're already doing that though. This right here, this is just, you know, this is fun work. We're going to have fun. I love y'all though, okay? I'll see you soon in the next video. Peace be with you.